Hey, we're meeting up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. You better not be late.
Huh? But we're going to meet my parents at their house to announce the engagement to them tomorrow, right? Isn't 6 a.m. a little early? I doubt they'll even be awake at that time.
Don't be stupid. If anything, 6 a.m. is late.
No, I'm pretty sure common sense dictates that 6 a.m. is too early. Are your parents fishermen or something?
Fishermen, don't make me cringe. My parents are both top execs at a major bank. Just like me, their pride and joy. That's why you're marrying me, right? I know you've probably got your sights set on my and my family's money.
Wow, are you for real? It's not like that at all. I didn't even know your parents worked at a bank when we started dating. The only reason I know now is because you never stopped bragging about them. Money really isn't as important to me as you seem to think, Carl.
Oh, did I brag about that? Whoops, I guess you can't blame me when my parents are as distinguished as they are. Oh well. Your mom and dad are poor, right? You must feel lucky to be able to marry someone from a family as rich as mine. It's like you hit the jackpot in life.
No, I don't think that at all. Jeez, what do you take me for?
Liar. I know you must be secretly ecstatic about the fact you're marrying into money. Who wouldn't be? It's okay, babe. There's no need to be shy. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, with a ring from me on your finger, your future of safety, security, and more importantly, wealth is set in stone. I'm gonna show you luxury like you've never seen before, you lowly peasant girl. Me and my parents are really kind, so we can't help but take pity on poor people whenever we see them. Did you know my dad always puts money in the homeless guy's cups?
So, wait, what are you saying? That you're marrying me out of charity because you feel sorry for me?
I guess when you put it like that, yeah, I kind of am. If marrying you means saving a poverty-stricken depth groveler from the midst of want and starvation, I'll be happy. I guess I'm kind of a philanthropist when you think about it. Talk about contributing to society. I really am one in a million. I guess when you're born as rich, good-looking, talented, funny, charismatic, kind, intelligent, and humble as me, you have a duty to share your blessings with humanity and make the world a better place.
Oh my God, I feel myself becoming less interested in marrying you by the second.
Don't talk silly, babe. Marrying me is your only option in life. Without me, all that awaits you is poverty and suffering. Even if you hated me, you still couldn't afford to let a chance this big slip away. I'm the catch of a lifetime, and don't you just know it? Your entire future rests on marrying me.
Jesus Christ, Carl, how much do you have to insult and humiliate me before you'll be satisfied? I had no idea you looked down on me this much.
If you don't want me to look down on you, how about you tell me what your parents' jobs are? That includes their yearly salaries. Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Why the hell should I have to do that?
Because you obviously wouldn't if I didn't ask you. I bet they graduated from some third-rate college and work in cubicles. It's only natural people are gonna look down on you coming from a family like that. The truth is, everyone thinks like me. I'm just the only one who's kind enough to be straight up with you. You should be thanking me for calling your parents broke losers. I come from an elite banking family. Do you have any idea what that means? Do you have any conception of the sheer incredibleness of our contribution to society and to the human race?
I shouldn't have to tell you this, but almost all professions contribute to society in some way or other. Sure, banking is a prestigious industry, but that doesn't make you or your parents better than me or anybody else for that matter. A person's value isn't determined by what job they do, and I'm honestly blown away that you think this way.
If people's value isn't determined by their jobs, then what the hell is it determined by? I've never heard anything so batshit crazy in my life. Poor people always say stuff like this to cope with their poverty. You crack me up, babe. If a person's value ain't determined by their job, then why do different jobs make different salaries? Allow me to answer, because there's a difference in the level of contribution they make and the value each one holds to society. Boom! Check and mate!
Well, sure, it's not that you're wrong. Still, that doesn't give you the right to look down on people for the job they do or which college they went to. You're dead wrong, and I'm disgusted in you for saying these things, Carl.
You could be disgusted all you like. What the hell do I care? I'm one of life's winners. If you don't like it, how about you get even by working hard, making more money than me, and earning some successes of your own instead of making bitter jibes at me just because I'm better than you? I don't need to listen to the angsty whining of someone who doesn't even know how to make money. You're literally not qualified to even speak to me about this.
Fine, whatever. I'm done with this conversation. We're up early in the morning, so I'm going to bed. I'm looking forward to meeting your parents. Good night.
Oh, would you look at that? As soon as the discussion gets too uncomfortable, you bail out. I guess at least you finally accepted you're up against your intellectual superior and had no hope of besting me in debate. I shouldn't be surprised. Broke losers always run away when the going gets tough. Good night, sugar tits.
Ugh.
Is 6 a.m. in the morning? What in the devil's name possessed you to decide to come that early? I mean, me and your mother are awake by then, so it's not like we can't. Still, I nearly spat out my chamomile tea when I read your message.
I'm really sorry to spring this on you all of a sudden, Dad. I did want us to come in the afternoon.
It's fine. Forget about it. Regardless of when you come, the result will be the same. Let's just get it over with as soon as we can. How about me, you, and your mother all go out for a drive together after we're done with him and his family? We haven't really done anything as a family lately. I miss our days out together.
Yeah, you're right. I do too, Dad. I guess if we're all going to be together at 6 a.m., we may as well make the most of the day and go somewhere nice. I can't wait to go out driving with you guys. It's been so long.
I've been as busy as it gets lately, so it's been pretty difficult for me to give myself any time off work. Now that I think about it, I'm actually pleased you're coming at 6 a.m. This way we get to spend the whole day together as a family. Still, our appointment tomorrow morning still feels more like a work engagement.
Yeah, I get that. I'm sorry you guys have to do this.
What are you apologizing for? You haven't done anything wrong, sweetie. My position means I have responsibilities to fulfill, and I intend to fulfill them. I might grumble from time to time, but I don't actually have a problem with it. I knew what I was getting myself into when I accepted the job.
Yep, I know that.
All right, let's get an early night in preparation for tomorrow morning. I can't afford to risk being sleep-deprived if we're going to be out driving all day.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, see you in the morning. I'm really looking forward to seeing you both.
Good night, sweetie. What's going on, Lila? It's already past 6.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, Dad. I've been trying to call Carl, but he won't pick up. I have no idea where he is or what's going on. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe he overslept. Ugh, that lazy sloth.
It may well be that he overslept. But even still, his parents aren't here either. My gut's telling me something fishy's going on here.
God, I can't believe he'd do this when he was the one who insisted we all meet up at 6 a.m. in the first place.
You don't think he'd intentionally make us all wait, do you?
Huh? But why would he do something like that?
I have no idea why, but that's all I can think of. It's been over 15 minutes now, and they're still not here. If it was anyone else, I'd have my doubts, but with those three, anything is possible.
I just want to get this thing over with and go out for a drive with you guys. What the hell's gotten into them? This was supposed to be a surprise, but I booked me, you, and Mom a river rafting ride on the nearby river. It was close by, and I figured it could be fun, but at this rate, we might not make it in time.
I see. Those cretins really do look down on us, don't they? I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt at first, but between the no-show and zero contact, my patience has reached its limits. They've got some serious explaining to do. Lila, why the hell are you spam calling me?
Excuse me? Are you being for real with that question?
Of course I am. I have like 60 missed calls. Who are you, my goddamn stalker? Oops. Was today the day our parents were supposed to be meeting each other before the wedding?
Is this a joke?
Sorry, babe. Crap, it was supposed to be at 6 a.m., right? My bad. I totally forgot to tell my mom and dad.
Carl, did you intentionally choose the earliest, most awkward time you possibly could to cause trouble for me and my parents?
Like hell I'd do something like that. What kind of monster do you take me for? I forgot our parents were supposed to be meeting for the first time today. I just woke up. Oops. My mom and dad are rich bankers, so you have an obligation to wait for us.
Okay, understood. We're waiting.
Good. Now make us a coffee while we wait, peasant. Get some nice candy for us all, too. My dad has a sweet tooth. I doubt a bunch of broke peasants like you could afford to get the quality stuff, but I want you to do your best. It's not often you get to rub shoulders with the elite, so I want to see some serious effort.
Sure thing, Carl. You might want to come quickly. There's something super fun waiting here for you. I'm not angry, babe, so just come quick, okay?
Of course you're not. How could you possibly afford to be angry with me? Your life is basically over if me and you don't get married. If you don't get a ring on your finger, you'll spend the rest of your days despairing in poverty over the thought of what could have been. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get ready at a nice relaxed pace while enjoying my morning coffee. Make sure you wait patiently for your superiors to arrive, you lowly peasants.
Ugh.
Lila, what the hell just happened? Why did my mom and dad get on their knees and apologize to you?
Good question. I wonder why.
What's that supposed to mean? How could you not know? Explain yourself, woman. I was so dumbfounded by the shamefulness of what I was seeing, I felt this almost uncontrollable urge to get out of there as soon as possible. What were my parents doing? That was my mom and dad, right?
Yeah, of course it was. They're still down on their knees in front of me now, actually. I did tell them they have nothing to apologize for, but they keep insisting on telling me how sorry they are. To be honest, they're kind of annoying me now. Won't you be a dear and come and collect them and then get the hell away from us?
Hey, who the hell do you think you are? Do not take that attitude with me, woman. I am the man of this family, and I will not tolerate disrespect. I don't know what the heck's gotten into you lately, but if you think you get to talk to me like that, you got another think coming. You ain't special and you need to know your place.
Actually, I think we are special. We all got up early to make it to the meeting spot for 6 a.m. after all. No matter how you look at it, unlike you, we've shown ourselves capable of keeping simple promises.
Is that why my mom and dad are on their knees in front of you? What the heck is going on here? None of what you're saying makes any sense at all.
If you're so curious, how about you come back over to our house? Something tells me that if you do, all your questions will be answered.
Wait a sec. That huge house? Who the hell does it belong to? There's no way a bunch of broke losers like you could ever afford to live in a house that big. What's going on? Did you rent an Airbnb for a day to try and impress us? Are you living there illegally?
Don't worry, I'll explain everything when you get here. Stop babbling on and hurry up.
God damn you. This attitude, I'll never forgive you for this, woman. Lila, I'm so sorry. I know I said some awful things to you, but you should know I didn't mean any of them. Will you find it in your heart to forgive me, baby? Please, I'm begging you.
Is this Carl? Why is it that you seemed to turn into a completely different person as soon as you found out who my dad is?
I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me your dad is the CEO of the bank my parents work at? I can't make any sense of this. I have no idea why you'd hide something so important from me.
I'm not the kind of person who goes around bragging about my parents. Surely you should know that about me by now. I'm nothing like you.
Look, I get that you might not want to brag to people, but surely this is different. It's not like I'm some rando off the street, babe. We're engaged. I don't get why you wouldn't tell me about your dad.
I did toy with the idea of telling you a few times, but where would the fun in that be?
Huh? The fun?
It's precisely because I didn't tell you that we were able to plan fun little outings like the event we had planned for today. The suspense, the thrill, the mystery. Going in blind has way more mystique, no?
You kept your dad being the CEO of one of the biggest banks in America a secret so we could go on fun little outings? What does that even mean? Just what the hell do you take me for, Lila?
Listen, Carl, I need to tell you something. You might want to sit down. It'll probably come as a shock. You ready? I never had any intention of marrying you.
What the heck did you just say? If you didn't want to marry me, why would you agree for our parents to meet up? This makes zero sense.
So my dad could fire you all in person.
Huh? Fire us?
Yes, you heard me. Fire you. You see, I told your dad about everything you and your parents said and did to me. All of the horrible treatment, all of the insults, the constant contempt and disdain you treated me with, all of it. That's why I agreed for our parents to meet up today, so he could fire you all in person.
Lila, please, surely you can see this is going too far. You can't fire us for this. I get that you might be angry with me, but this is our private life. How can you drag my parents' work into it?
Actually, that's a decision for my dad to make.
But this isn't fair. I don't agree to being fired. Hello, excuse me, Richard, sir? Is it true that you're firing me and my parents from the bank? With all due respect, sir, how could you do this? You're gonna be my father-in-law soon. No, I most certainly am not. You're fired. Look, sir, I understand that you might be angry, but surely what goes on between me and Lila is private? I don't see why me and my parents should lose our jobs over it, sir. We work super hard at the company. We give that place our all. How can you fire us over this? This is wrongful dismissal. You listen to me, boy, and you listen good. Believe me, I wanted to avoid firing you if I could. It was never my intention for things to end up this way. I wanted for us all to get along, and for you and your parents to keep your jobs. Really? That's great news. So does this mean we can put all this behind us? But, and there is a but, you made us wait for far too long, Carl. Huh? Today was one of my rare days off. Me, Lila, and my wife were all planning to go out driving after we'd met you and your parents. But thanks to your mean-spirited game playing, we sat around waiting for 6 hours. We had to cancel not only our lunch, but also the river rafting ride Lila had booked for us. Well, I'm really sorry about that, sir. Do you have any idea how busy I am as the CEO of one of the biggest banks in America? Seriously, boy, do you even realize the weight of that responsibility? We're talking about managing billions of dollars, making decisions that impact countless lives, and ensuring the financial stability of a major institution. It requires so much commitment and responsibility that I virtually never get time off. But today was one of the few days off I get every year. And I was supposed to be spending it on a special day out with my family. You took that away from me, and I'll never forgive you for that. That's why me and my parents just got fired? Sir, please, I understand that it was rude of us to make you wait 6 hours, and we're all really sorry about that. Don't kid yourself, boy. You know that's not the only reason. Let's not forget about the abuse you subjected my daughter to. Lila told me how long you and your parents had been saying all of those horrible things to her. A shudder goes down my spine just thinking about how horrible that must have been for her to go through. Well, I'm really sorry about that too, sir. But please don't do this, sir. I'm begging you. Can't we just talk this through like mature, responsible adults before making hasty decisions in the heat of the moment? Don't throw away 3 good employees. My decision is final. If you want to take me to court for wrongful dismissal, then be my guest. My lawyers are the best money can buy. If you think you stand a chance, then show me what you've got. There's just one thing. You can fight this if you want, but just know it's going to mean having all of the horrendous things you subjected my poor daughter to exposed to the world. As long as that's all right with you, then I'm ready and waiting. God damn it! Your entire life consists of bragging about how superior you are and putting other people down. To be frank, you disgust me. And that goes for your parents, too. The other employees at the bank told me exactly how you 3 good-for-nothings treat them. It turns out my daughter isn't the only one you've been treating like crap. It should go without saying that you won't have a single ally at the company if this goes to court. Something tells me that before long, the entire company is going to hate you. Huh? You mean the guys at the office don't like me? What do you mean the entire company is gonna hate me? I'll be sending an email out to the whole company notifying the employees of what happened with you and your parents. Let the 3 of you be an example so that no one at my bank ever throws their weight around and belittles others ever again. Oh my God, no! Wait, please! Do you really have to do that, sir? Like, really? Really? The things you said to my poor daughter were far worse. I'll never forgive you for the way you treated her, and I'll never forgive you for stealing 6 hours of my precious time. Holy frickin' hell, this is bad. I'm serious, sir, please. I need this job. Please don't fire me. I'll change my ways, I swear. I can do better. That's not going to happen, boy. Do you have any idea how long Lila suffered as a result of your despicable behavior? You made your bed. Now lie in it. Give up and stop squirming, you miserable worm. Oh my God! Lila, baby, I'm begging you. Do you have any idea how screwed me and my parents will be if we lose our careers over this?
So what? Surely you can just start over in another industry. You're super gifted and well-educated after all, right? If anyone can do this, it's you, Carl.
Well, sure, but that's not the point.
You're one of life's winners, right? What's losing your job at the bank to a hotshot stud like you? I bet you couldn't care less. You're outstandingly talented, hardworking, and intelligent after all, right?
Wait a sec. Do you know?
Huh? Know about what? Oh, do you mean, do I know about the fact that you got held back after 2 years in college for repeatedly getting the lowest grade possible on your exams, before finally dropping out in exasperation with your own dim-wittedness?
How the hell do you know about that?
Your mom and dad just told me. I mean, I can hardly say I was surprised. I always had my suspicions. From all of your boasting about how amazing you were, I never really felt it. Besides, are people who brag about themselves ever actually talented?
I'm still more accomplished than you filthy peasant. Unlike you, I work for one of the biggest banks in America.
Worked, Carl. The word you're looking for is worked. Besides, you only got a job there in the first place because of your mom and dad, right? I, on the other hand, didn't exploit the fact that my dad is the CEO of a major bank to my advantage. And I found work by myself on my own merit. Sure, your job title may have been more impressive than mine, but the fact that you had nothing to do with obtaining it means that in a very real sense, I am in fact more accomplished than you.
God damn you, don't get clever with me, woman.
It must really suck to be you right now. To think your only joy in life was to look down on people based on nothing more than the job title you lucked your way into. Now even that's gone. How tragic.
I just want you to tell me why. Why didn't you just break up with me if you were so unhappy? Based on what I heard from your dad, you hated being with me. So why would you agree to marry me in the first place? Why not just break it off before things came to this?
Like I said, I never had any intention of marrying you. I just relished the thought of biding my time to teach you a lesson and show you your real position in this world. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
You're sick in the head.
I don't need to hear that from an abusive scumbag like you. Anyway, I'm getting bored of this now. If you know your place, how about you come over and get on your knees and apologize like your parents?
I bet you wouldn't forgive me even if I did.
Of course I won't. My dad's nicer than me, though, so who knows? You might be in with a shot if your apologies seem sincere enough. You know, he didn't want to have to fire you. He was fully prepared to let you keep your jobs if you all reflected on your behavior and apologized.
God damn it. Hey, he didn't forgive me at all. Why the hell did you make me think I had a chance? God damn you.
Oh, well, I guess it can't be helped. At least you tried. To be honest, I kinda knew my dad was too pissed about you making him wait 6 hours to forgive you. I've never actually seen him this mad.
So he's still mad about that? Hang on a sec. Is that what he's the most pissed off about, that I made him wait?
Things aren't looking good for you and your family now, huh? You should probably get home soon so you can start planning how you're gonna dig yourselves out of the massive hole you've dug yourselves into.
Shut up! Like hell I'm just gonna lay down and take this. You'd love to see me run home with my tail between my legs, wouldn't you? Well, it ain't gonna happen. Lila, please, just hear me out. If you don't do something to make this better, my parents are gonna disown me.
Wow, really?
Yes! They forgave me for dropping out of college after I desperately begged them not to kick me out and promised to work hard to find a job. But this time, I think their patience with me is running out, Lila. At this rate, I won't even have a family soon.
Whatever, I don't care. That's not my problem, so deal with it yourself. I'm done taking my revenge now, so feel free to plummet to the depths of hell however you like.
Lila, please, give me one more chance. I'm sorry. I swear I am. I can make you happy. Will you give me one last chance to prove it, please? Let's get married, baby.
Wow, is this a joke?
I don't care if I lose my job. I don't care if my reputation gets destroyed. I don't care if my parents disown me. But I can't bear to lose you, Lila. Baby, will you marry me?
Wait a sec, Carl. Do you actually love me?
Of course I do. Sure, maybe I was a little mean to you sometimes, but when I proposed to you, I meant it. That's just how I am with people, and I get it. It's not normal. Maybe I have a problem. Why do I have to be so damn prideful?
Interesting. I think you just did more self-reflection in the last 10 seconds than you have in the whole time I've known you. There's just one problem. I don't love you anymore. Sorry, sweetie. I'm sure you'll find someone nice one day.
Oh my God! Lila, please! Please don't leave me, baby. I'm begging you. Does this mean you're gonna break off the engagement?
Duh, of course it does. That was my plan all along. How about you use this whole thing as an experience to self-reflect and become a better person so you don't end up alienating the next woman who walks into your life?
Lila, please, I'm begging you, don't do this. I'm nothing without you.
What a shame. To think I went out of my way to buy some expensive candy for you and your parents for today's get-together? Hey Dad, sorry to message you so late, but I just wanted to tell you I had a blast today. I really enjoyed going out driving with you and Mom this evening.
Ah, yes. Hello, Princess. I guess everything worked out all right in the end. Still, I really wanted to go on that river rafting ride. Did you know me and your mother even bought our swimming gear?
Wow, really?
Anyway, dear, I'm sorry. I feel like I failed you because I didn't realize I had such a sniveling, low-life weasel working at my company. If I'd dealt with him earlier, you could have been spared so much suffering.
Don't sweat it, Dad. Seriously, you're the CEO, not God. You had no way of knowing what he was really like. I'm the one who voluntarily stayed around to teach him a lesson. So really, Dad, you have nothing to apologize for, not a single thing.
You're right. All right, I'll forget about it. Oh, and by the way, I decided we didn't get to spend enough time together today. So I'm taking another day off tomorrow. It's a Sunday, so you won't be working either, right?
Wow, you moved on quickly. Sure, I'm not working tomorrow.
Great! River rafting it is. See you at 6 a.m. in the morning.
After my dad fired Carl and his parents from the bank and Carl realized he'd lost his chance at marrying me, he went totally off the rails and his parents had no choice but to disown him. Carl, whose pride and ego are so enormous that it's a wonder he's even able to carry them around, lost both his job and his reputation in one fell swoop. Unable to accept the fact he'd have to take a low-paying job after having burned his bridges in the banking industry, his search for new employment proved a failure. Instead of sucking it up and accepting he was no longer the high roller he once was, he gradually ate through his savings while cursing and complaining about his situation. I heard he got kicked out of his apartment the other day for failing to keep up with the rent payments. I have no idea where he went or what became of him after that, and to be honest, I don't care. His mom and dad lost their jobs and reputations right along with him. Unable to bear being the talk of the town and being the butt of every joke in the neighborhood, they escaped in the night and were never heard from again. As for me and my parents, we finally enjoyed our long-awaited day out the next day. Being in the banking industry, my mom and dad live in the world of stiff formality and decorum when they put on their suits, which means that, as is often the way with those types of people, when they play hard. I'm not ready to look for love again just yet, but when I am, hopefully I can bag myself a guy who isn't a narcissistic bully. Thanks for watching, folks. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to prove what a boss you are by liking and subscribing. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We can't wait to see you again next time. OMG, I totally mixed up the funeral with the wedding. Oh, sorry for showing up in a white dress.
What were you thinking? Just leave now. You came to a funeral in a white dress and you're drunk. Please, don't cause any more trouble. Where are you? Where did you go? You said you were going to the bathroom and then you disappeared. Did you leave?
Guess where I am? Where do you think I am? There are so many people I don't know here. Did I crash a stranger's funeral? Whose funeral is this for, anyway?
Seriously? You're way too drunk. Stop bothering people. This isn't a party for you.
I'm not partying. I thought it was a wedding, but everyone looked so gloomy. They were all in black. I was like, what the heck kind of party is this?
You're insane. This is a funeral. We're saying goodbye to Dad. We can't deal with your nonsense right now.
Oh, really? Whatever, it doesn't matter to me.
Seriously? Even if it were a wedding, it's bad manners to wear a white dress as a guest. Right now, you're just making an ass of yourself.
Wow, harsh much? I came all the way here for you. You should be glad I even showed up.
You'll regret this, you ass.
Chill out, I just had a bit too much to drink. Don't be so uptight.
Just leave already.
Hey, did I do something crazy yesterday? A friend said I showed up to a funeral in a white dress. Is that true? Everyone's laughing about it, but I don't remember a thing.
Are you serious? You got so drunk, caused a lot of trouble, and now you don't even remember? How convenient of you.
So, did I mess things up for everyone? Damn, I really messed up. I woke up at a friend's place. My clothes were covered in vomit. My friend was also super mad at me.
You're talking about it like it's funny, but nothing about what happened is funny.
What's your problem? Why are you so mad? Oh, I get it. You don't drink much. You don't get how people mess up when they're drunk.
I don't need to understand the ideology of a drunk. I am not a drunk, so I could never even want to understand how drunks mess things up. It's a waste of time.
Wow, harsh. I mean, I made a mistake. Relax. Besides, funerals are already sad, so why not have a drink?
Are you still drunk?
Of course not. I'm hungover. And I'm feeling awful. And yet, here I am, still reaching out to you. It's really nice of me, wouldn't you agree?
Your brother was practically on his knees apologizing yesterday. He said he never thought you'd turn out like you did. He blamed your bad friends for making you the way you are now. He did nothing wrong, yet he was so embarrassed. You need to grow up.
Well, no one made you marry my brother, knowing he had a sister like me, so it's on you, too.
That's not the point. I'm done texting. Clearly you don't get it. One day you'll regret this, mark my words.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? A tight ass who holds grudges? Scary.
You'll get what's coming to you when you least expect it.
Hey, Tom apologized to me a lot the other day. I kind of felt bad for him. Are you two okay after all that?
Yeah, we're good. Tom was really disappointed and embarrassed by his sister. She didn't even seem sorry, claiming that she couldn't remember anything.
What? Oh, we've all made mistakes, but making them right is what's important. She seems completely clueless.
I know. I always thought she was a bit too carefree, but this is a new low. I'm really disgusted by her behavior.
You should get back at her. She needs to learn her lesson. She ruined my husband's, your father's funeral. There should be serious repercussions for that.
I knew you'd say that, and I agree. We're not the type of family to just let things go. Let's plan something.
Yes. Let's think of something. Maybe your husband could help too. Or is that too much to ask?
He'll probably help. He's been dealing with her nonsense for years. She even caused him to go through depression once. He's been through a lot because of her.
Really? Well, then let's make sure we really put her in her place together.
Yeah, let's do it. This is gonna be fun.
Hey, what are all you guys doing here in black clothes?
This is my wedding. Oh, really? I thought it was a funeral today. Did I get it wrong?
What the hell? Why is everyone in black and drunk? Get out of here. You're embarrassing me. My fiance's family is very respectable. I can't have you ruining this. You're a nuisance.
Well, that's not our problem. If this causes issues, so be it. It's a good chance for everyone to see your true colors. Let's show everyone what your brother's family is like.
Stop it. Leave now. Why are you doing something so outrageous?
You started it, don't you remember? You who wore a white dress to my dad's funeral.
You're still holding on to that?
It was only 2 years ago, not that long. I remember it clearly. Oh, and my mom might accidentally show some of your memorable photos and videos on the screen soon.
Huh? What do you mean my memorable photos and videos? Don't do anything stupid.
Well, you'll see soon enough.
Wait, what is this? This is from your dad's funeral.
Bingo. I recorded you being a total mess. Everyone was seriously upset with you. And next up are screenshots of our messages the day after. Everyone's going to see the real you.
No way. Wait, what's going on? Why would you do this?
I told you to remember, didn't I? Consider this payback for your actions. Oh, but the best part is yet to come.
What is this?
I heard you've been acting all giddy lately, so I did some digging. Turns out you've been seeing another guy. The evidence is hilarious, and I'm uploading the videos and photos. Everyone should know the truth, right?
Wait a sec. Oh, please don't do this. My wedding will be ruined.
You brought this on yourself. If your wedding gets called off, that'd be quite the show. Your fiance should know what kind of person you really are. Your past is pretty dark, you know.
Are you kidding me? Why would you do this? A funeral is for someone who's gone, right? My wedding is super important to me. Why mess with it?
You're so small-minded. For me, my mom, and my siblings, Dad's funeral was a significant moment. We were devastated by his loss, but you ruined it.
Okay, maybe that's true, but my wedding is really important to me.
It's all about you, isn't it? Stop playing the victim. You might think your wedding is the most important thing, but to us, Dad's funeral mattered way more. You wrecked it.
But
I hope this makes you realize how awful your actions were. You deserve to rot in hell. What the hell were you thinking? Giving me sleeping pills and setting the house on fire? I could have died!
Huh? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're going on about.
Don't play dumb. You came to my house out of nowhere, apologizing for what happened 2 years ago, and then you drugged me and set my house on fire. What were you thinking?
Huh? What are you talking about? You shouldn't say such horrible things without proof. I get that you don't like me, but this is just ridiculous.
Nice try, but the sleeping pills were found in the glass. Plus, there's footage of you running away on the security camera. There's even evidence that you started the fire.
What? Security camera?
Yeah, I installed it by the door. Better safe than sorry, right? Glad it paid off sooner than expected.
What? Ugh, you caught me, huh? But seriously, how are you still alive? You should have died in that fire. We should not be talking now.
Are you seriously mad at me now? Did losing your wedding drive you insane?
Exactly. You and your family ruined my life. I'll never forgive you.
This is all on you. You need to realize how awful your actions were.
I don't care. Dead people's lives don't matter. My life was still going. I was supposed to marry him and start a family. I even quit my job for it. But you ruined my entire wedding. Because of you, the wedding was called off. You ruined my life. And I will make sure that you make it right.
So you quit your job to get married, huh? You're really pathetic. Don't you get it? They called off the wedding because of your actions. No one made you a drunken cheat.
I was young then. It wasn't fair.
Younger? It was only 2 years ago. People don't change that much in 2 years. They saw your true colors, and so they canceled the wedding.
If you hadn't said anything, they wouldn't have found out. My happy marriage is ruined.
You should marry someone who understands and accepts the real you. It's better for both of you that wedding didn't happen.
Are you kidding me? You just want to justify your actions.
This isn't about right or wrong. You humiliated us, so we did the same to you.
You're so childish.
You can always have another wedding. We only had one chance to have my dad's funeral. So you're still luckier than us.
Stop with the excuses. That's not the point.
You've always seemed to hate not being the center of attention, so you've been causing trouble left and right.
What are you talking about?
I've heard plenty from your brother. Like how you ruined his outfit on the day of his piano recital. You were throwing tantrums to mess things up.
Huh? I don't remember that.
And during his talent show, too. He said you hid his stuff, smeared tomatoes on his clothes. He's been struggling with depression because of you.
That was just kid stuff. It's not your concern.
He moved out early just to get away from you. Living with you meant having his stuff stolen or broken because of your moods.
Well, maybe there were some instances, but...
Your true colors have shown now. I'm handing you over to the police. You need to realize your foolishness in jail. Maybe you'll find better company there.
Police? Wait, hold on. Isn't that too much? I was just fooling around this time. It doesn't need to go any further.
You're the type who won't learn unless it's this severe. So I'm teaching you a lesson. Also, expect a bill for the repairs.
Wait, that's too harsh. I'm still your relative.
That's exactly why I can't keep you close. You're a danger. Look at what you did this time. You could have killed me. So now you should learn true despair. Tiffany was taken away by the police in utter shock. She screamed it wasn't her fault the whole way to the police car. My husband apologized to me again, but he's a victim too. After Tiffany's actions, we have decided to part ways for good with her. We are hoping that she will be properly dealt with by the law.
With the way you've been acting, anyone would think you were the heroine of a superhero movie. Who the hell do you think you are? Let's face it, you've but spent the best part of your life relying on my big brother to look after you. Things must be going really bad for you right about now, am I right? How exactly do you plan on getting by and making things work on your own now without him? It's clearly hopeless, so you may as well just give up.
Let me make one thing clear. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean I'm gonna go easy on you. You might think having a baby in the oven means you get an easy ride, but I promise you, you're wrong. My big bro isn't here to protect you anymore, and mark my words, I'm gonna let you have it.
Jeez, Marge, why do you have to speak to me like that? I'm still coming to terms with the fact that my husband just died here. Couldn't you at least try to be a little more sensitive? You shouldn't say things like that, not even as a joke.
Oh, believe me, I'm not joking. I mean every word I say to you. Anyway, how about you quit acting like you're the only one who's sad? He was my brother. I'm upset he's gone too, you know.
Yeah, of course you are. It's been a big blow for all of us. I don't think I'm the only one who's upset. I don't think that for one moment.
Hey, the whole having to get by on your own thing must be proving seriously tough for a low IQ pea-brained middle school dropout like you. Tell me, Ivy, are you struggling? Is life without my brother difficult? I saw you break down in tears in the hospital hallway when the doctor told you the news. God, it was so hilarious. But seriously, who acts like that in public? Do you think we're in a movie or something? Just because your husband died doesn't mean you get to act like a little girl and burst into tears in front of everyone. Have some decorum and self-respect. Oh my God, you make me cringe so hard. Just thinking about how embarrassingly pathetic you are makes me burst out laughing. Seriously, every time I remember something dumb you've done, I can't help but laugh out loud. It's like you're a walking comedy show.
I guess we see the world differently then. I don't think there's anything wrong with showing the world you're upset when you're upset. What, should we all just pretend we don't have feelings? What good would that do? It's not like I plan on bursting into tears at the funeral either, but then who knows? When you need to cry, and there's no rule book. In any case, I was completely beside myself when the doctors told me the news. There was no way I could have held everything together in that situation.
I guess pregnant women are known for being mentally unstable. It's like your hormones on a wild roller coaster ride, and you never know what to expect next. One thing's for sure, you're entertaining as heck. You do know you're gonna be a mother soon, right? I think it's time you reevaluated the way you act, sweetie. Seriously, with a baby on the way, you might want to start thinking about how your behavior affects those around you. It's not just about you anymore. You've got a little one to consider now. So maybe tone it down a bit and start acting more responsibly. Imagine how embarrassed your daughter's gonna be if you keep breaking down in tears in public like that. Cringe.
Sure, maybe you do find it cringeworthy. But when I was hit with the reality that my husband, who was so excited about becoming a dad, was gone and was never coming back, I just couldn't control myself. My whole world fell apart in the blink of an eye, and I wanted to crawl into a hole and die. Everything seemed to come crashing down all at once, and I was completely overwhelmed. It felt like I was drowning in my own emotions, unable to catch a breath, and all I wanted to do was disappear.
Yep, it's only natural you'd be sad after losing the guy who was paying for you to exist. I wonder how you're gonna get by in the world all on your own now. I can't wait to find out from the sidelines while laughing at you.
Marge, why must you be like this?
You really are a tragic, low IQ, pea-brained moron. To think you worked so hard to bag yourself a guy with some money so you never have to work again. Only for him to die and leave you all alone. Your future is filled with nothing but misery and despair, and I think it's hilarious. I, on the other hand, will be living in Italy as an exchange student soon, where nothing but joy, happiness, and success await me. Our lives are going in such different directions, and it's great!
Exchange in Italy? Well, that sounds fun. I'm sure the world will open up for you and you'll find so many new and amazing opportunities over there. I hope you come back to the States with a more broad-minded view of the world.
Who the hell do you think you're talking down to? You're just some pathetic low-life stay-at-home housewife with a dead husband. A loser like you can never afford to go abroad like me.
There is so much wrong with what you're saying, I don't even know where to start. For starters, I'm not a stay-at-home housewife. I mean, I already told you that, but you never seem to listen to me. I work from home every day. I feel blessed to be able to work despite being pregnant. I told you this before, right? Don't you remember?
Give me a break. There's no way an uneducated pea-brain like you could possibly land a job where you can work from home. If you're gonna lie, at least make it believable.
I'm not lying. What would I have to gain about lying like something like this in the first place? Let me tell you something, Marge, and this has been on my mind for a while. You seem to think that going to a prestigious university makes you special, don't you? I can tell how much you love looking down on people who don't have as much formal education as you. But I can assure you, you're in for a rude wake-up call if you take that attitude out into the world with you. You'll make nothing but enemies behaving like this, and you need to stop before you upset the wrong person.
What? Who the hell are you to give someone like me advice? You're only trying to stop me having standards because you dropped out of middle school, and it hurts to get called a moron.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. When you finally enter society, you're going to see that things like kindness, respect, hard work, and humanity are far more important than educational background. Sure, education is important, and in some situations it's the difference between getting a job or being straight up ignored. So believe me, I don't want to downplay it for a second. However, being a member of society is about coexisting harmoniously with others, and to do that, you're going to need a lot more than just education.
I don't need a lecture on what society's about from the neat stay-at-home housewife. Thanks. I feel like you should at least have some life experience of your own before getting all self-righteous and giving me advice.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you, but I have a job. I'm sure you'll understand one day. Once you get a job and start making your own money.
But how can you say that as a frickin' stay-at-home housewife? This is too funny.
I may as well be talking to a brick wall. Anyway, I'm busy making funeral arrangements, so I don't have time for this. Goodbye.
My brother's funeral is over, which means soon you're officially gonna be my slave.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? Please, Marge, I'm tired. If you're going to bore me with trivial bullshit, can't you at least wait till later?
Your existence itself is trivial bullshit. Have some respect when speaking to your superiors, you ugly, wrinkled, moronic middle school dropout bitch. If someone had to die, I would have rather it been you. My brother was way more valuable to the human race.
What did you just say?
All you're good for is giving birth. Once you give birth to my brother's baby, you'll have outlived your purpose. Feel free to die anytime. Oh, and while we're on the topic, let me make one thing clear. My brother's dead now, so you're nothing to my family anymore. Starting tomorrow, you're my personal slave, you uneducated moron.
Sure, fine by me. I think it'd be best if you didn't go around bragging about it, though. I'm not sure people would think too highly of how you're acting. But more likely, people would just burst out laughing if they saw what a moron you're being.
Stop putting on a brave face, middle school dropout.
Whatever.
Do you have any idea how much you've embarrassed me yesterday? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this.
What did I do? You self-destructed of your own accord. This is exactly what I warned you about, but you didn't listen. I made it pretty clear that you were going to end up embarrassing yourself if you went around bragging about what a dick you were being towards me. It's not my fault you chose to ignore me.
But who the hell could have seen this coming? A plain Jane like you? Drops out of middle school, then a few years later, ends up going to Oxford University in the UK, one of the most prestigious universities on the planet? Why the hell didn't you tell me anything? I was sure you had no education.
It's not like it was a secret or anything. You just didn't ask me about it, that's all. You interrupted me when I told you I dropped out of middle school and have done nothing but mock me ever since. I didn't correct you because I was like, fine, so what? What the hell do I care what she thinks of me?
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Our entire family knew all along and I was the only one who didn't. I can't believe everyone burst out laughing at me. Oh my God, it was horrible.
What's the problem? You're going to a fairly decent university yourself, aren't you? Where was it again? Dartmouth? You barely got in by the skin of your teeth, right? That said, I don't really know much about American universities because I have no interest in them, so it might not be that great. Anyway, were you going somewhere with all this, or are you just wasting my time?
You shut your goddamn mouth. I was trying to show everyone the difference between a university grad and a middle school dropout, because that's what you made me think you were. I thought I could make a laughingstock of you in front of the whole family by cracking a few jokes.
It's probably not wise to make fun of people when they could be significantly more accomplished than you without you knowing it. It turns out you were the moron all along, huh? It's no wonder everyone laughed at you. All of my friends are ex-childhood prodigies who got flown to Oxford from around the world after skipping several grades in their home countries due to being too intelligent. I guess I just kind of figured that was normal since they were the only people I associated with. You certainly got the laugh you wanted, it just wasn't aimed at who you thought it would be. I could barely contain myself either. My side still kinda hurt.
God damn you, I swear I'll never forgive you for this.
What's the problem? Like I already told you. Sure, education is important when you enter society. But kindness, respect, hard work, and humanity always come out on top. You're still young, Marge. It's not too late to change. And honestly, I think this could be the kick up the backside you need to take a long, hard look at yourself. I'm rooting for you.
Ugh, I do not like the way you're speaking to me, Ivy. God, you piss me off. Don't think having a half-decent education gives you the right to look down on me.
Huh? So before you knew, I was looking down on you because I was uneducated. And now I'm looking down on you because I'm educated? Geez, I can't catch a break here. I guess I at least seem to have gone up a little in your estimation.
Shut the hell up! I'm going to Italy, and I'm gonna become the best fashion designer there ever was. The whole world will know my name, and then you'll be sorry. I'll show you all of you who laughed at me. I'll make you pay for belittling me. Ugh.
Good luck with that.
Hello, Ivy. I hope you're okay. You've been through a lot lately. The funeral must have been very difficult for you. To think, you're going through all this with a baby inside you too. I find your tenacity admirable, my dear. Have you been resting up properly? Are you eating? Are you getting a good night's sleep?
Hey, Mom, thanks for your kind words. Yeah, I'm more or less okay. Obviously, I still miss him like hell, but I'm okay. Thanks for worrying about me. I've been working from home ever since it happened, and I think I'm making progress at a steady pace. But there's no denying the fact that I'm getting pretty heavy now, and my energy levels aren't what they used to be, so I always make sure to mix in regular breaks.
That's good, honey. I'm glad to hear that. There's no need to overdo anything. Just take it easy and pace yourself. Remember, it's important to take breaks and not push yourself too hard. You've been doing great so far, and there's no rush. Just keep doing what you're doing, and everything will fall into place. You're living for two now, remember? When you need to rest, rest. Yours and the baby's health is what's most important.
Yep, I hear ya. That's what I plan on doing. Actually, I'm having a little break as we speak while tidying up around the house. Remember that baby cam you suggested I try out a little while back? Well, I took the plunge and ordered it off of Clamazon. And I'm currently in the process of tinkering with the settings and giving it a whirl. I'm looking at the live feed as we speak, actually. The quality's crazy good.
I know. Isn't it amazing? I'm pleased you bought it, dear. Isn't technology amazing these days? But Ivy, where do you plan on going from here? Will you be staying there in the States to raise your baby on your own now that your husband's gone? Of course, I plan on flying over and visiting you for the birth. But as for sticking around to help you afterwards, I'm sorry, dear, but that's not going to be possible. I can't uproot and move back there. Not at my age. I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do to help after all you've been through.
Mom, it's fine, really. Don't worry about it, okay? Actually, now that you mention it, I was actually planning on heading over to you. I thought bringing up the baby over there might be good. What with everything that happened. I think it'd be better for both me and the baby if we had you around.
Wow, really? I can't believe it. I'm so pleased. You're always welcome here, darling. It's a little sudden, but I'm so pleased to hear you say that.
Of course, we've lived here in America until now, but that was when we had my husband and his job to rely on. Ever since he died, his little sister's being even more aggressive towards me than usual. It's like she thinks she has a license to say whatever she wants to me now that he's not around to stop her. To be honest, I'm not sure sticking around here would be very good for my mental health.
Oh dear. Is she really being like that? I wonder why she's so mean-spirited. You know, I always got the impression she was jealous of you and her brother. The way she acts around you, it's like she thinks you stole him from her or something.
Yeah, in her eyes, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I do think that plays a part, but to be honest, I'm concerned it goes a little deeper. The thing is, I'm not the only one she acts like this with. She doesn't seem to be happy unless she's looking down on or bullying someone. I honestly kind of feel bad for her. I feel like she has some kind of major personality disorder.
I guess some people are just like that, huh? What about her exchange trip to Italy?
Oh, that? Dan's relatives have been holding some discussions over it, actually. To be honest, I'm thinking of not getting involved at all. I mean, I hardly feel inclined to when she treats me like that.
I see. Yes, dear, I think that's for the best. There's no need for you to go through any more stress than you already have been. Lord knows you've had your fair share of that.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Mom. I always feel a lot better when I speak to you. Still, it's not like the family have decided on anything yet, and discussions are still ongoing. But to be honest, I'm thinking of telling her exactly how I feel.
Yes, dear, you do that. I'll have your back no matter what, and don't you ever forget that. If you ever need anything, I'm only a single message away. I'll drop whatever I'm doing and fly straight over there if that's what I have to do.
Thanks, Mom. You're the best. Hang on a second. It looks like someone just arrived at the house. I'm just gonna head outside to see who it is. I'll message you again soon.
Okay, dear. Be careful on your feet, okay?
I will. Thanks, Mom. Marge, why you've really gone and done it this time.
I have no idea what you mean. Don't message me out of the blue like this, you ugly old hag. I'll have to scrub my phone with alcohol wipes now.
You disappeared after you came to the house yesterday when I said I didn't feel well and had to rest. I don't know where the hell you went. But are you aware of the suspicious fire that started right around the time you were here?
Huh? Fire? I don't have a clue what you mean. That is so not my problem. There was a fire? Cool. Lucky you woke up when you did, huh? You could have been burnt to a crisp.
As for the cause of the fire brigade said they think it was caused by me leaving the gas on by mistake when I went to sleep. The only problem with that is that I wasn't using the gas. That's why this reeks of being one of your evil little tricks.
Evil little tricks? Who am I, a comic book villain? This is crazy talk, Ivy. You're paranoid. I didn't do anything. Don't you think it's finally time you saw a shrink to get your mental problems checked out? You were probably just delirious and left the gas on by mistake. You know how easily tired you get these days. I don't even cook. Why would I, of all people, turn the gas on? You probably turned it on to make me that cup of coffee while I was waiting on the sofa.
No, that can't be it. I made that with the kettle. I didn't turn the gas on at all.
Still, your kitchen was full of flammable material, right? You probably left something on by mistake and then it spread out of control. You really should start taking responsibility for your actions and being more careful in the future.
I never said anything and the kitchen was on fire. Why did you think the fire happened in the kitchen?
Huh? Where else would a fire start other than the kitchen? Besides, where else could you turn the gas on? Geez, you really can be an absolute pea-brain sometimes.
Actually, there is another possibility. I love candles and I have them all over the house. I noticed a candle where the fire started that I know damn well wasn't there before. For what you're saying to be true, I would have had to unconsciously move the candle, lit the candle, and then forgotten about it, all without noticing or remembering what I'd done.
Sure, isn't that what happened? You said yourself that you didn't feel good. You were probably delirious.
As you know, I went to lie down on the sofa after that. You were the only person who could have possibly moved that candle.
What's your point? You can make all the absurd accusations you want. The bottom line is you have zero evidence, and you can't prove a damn thing. You make me sick. I get that you hate me, but isn't making baseless accusations about me setting fire to your house based on nothing but your warped prejudices taking it a little too far? I'm telling your mom.
Evidence? I do have evidence, actually.
What?
It just so happens that you came over right as I was setting up my new baby camera. Everything you did is on video. I was going to take the footage straight to the police, but if you won't admit it, I think I'll call a family meeting before I do that. I have proof and I have copies of the proof, so you have nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
The police? Wait a second. Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, of course I am. You set fire to my house, for crying out loud. I have concrete evidence too, but just showing it to the police would be letting you get off easily. Your whole family deserves to know exactly what kind of person you are. With the footage I have, I doubt anyone will need much persuasion.
What?
I can't believe you set fire to my house while I was asleep on the sofa. You really are despicable. Do you realize that you could have been facing murder charges if I didn't wake up? What the hell were you thinking?
Jeez, stop being so dramatic. I knew you'd be okay. You were just taking a nap. I knew you'd wake up if it got serious.
I get that you hate me, but there are some lines you shouldn't cross. I know what this was. You decided to threaten me for refusing to pay for your exchange trip to Italy, didn't you? This was all a plot to intimidate me into changing my mind.
You're damn right it was. I thought my mom was going to be the one paying for my exchange trip. I was so surprised to find out it was you all along. Then, just because I sent you some pointed messages after my brother died, you had the nerve to withdraw your offer and refuse to pay for my trip? I came over to your house to apologize. You see, I thought you'd change your mind if you could see I was sorry. But you rejected my apology and kept refusing to pay. And that's why I decided to teach you a lesson.
Basically, you committed attempted murder because you were angry with me for not paying for your Italy trip. What did you think your family was going to think about that?
I wouldn't have cared if you learned your lesson. You're just some random bimbo who married my brother, and you have no right to ruin my life like this. This is all your fault.
I was trying to help you, Marge. But you threw it back in my face by constantly abusing me for my perceived lack of education. You never listened to a word I said to you. You even had the nerve to do all that crap to me in spite of the fact I was going to pay for your Italy trip and in spite of the fact you had no money yourself. It's time you learned that you can't go through life doing whatever the hell you want. Actions have consequences, and you're about to find out the hard way.
God damn you! I apologized for all that stuff for crying out loud. So I pulled a little prank in your kitchen. So what? Surely you're mature enough to forgive me for that.
How long do you intend to continue acting like a child with no conception of right and wrong? You think you can apologize your way out of anything, don't you? You think you can act however the hell you want without consequences, don't you? That's not how the world works. It's about time you started taking responsibility for your behavior.
Fine, I will. I'll take responsibility. Please, just pay for my trip to Italy. My mom's being so damn stubborn. She keeps saying she can't afford to pay for me to go.
You ruined this for yourself, and you have no one else to blame. You should have kept your mouth shut and behaved like a normal human being. You could have enjoyed your trip to Italy. But with your brother's death, you felt like you had full license to say and do whatever you wanted to me, didn't you? You've alienated everyone you held dear now, Marge, and you have no choice but to make it in life all by yourself from here on out. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? You've done everything in your power to push me away. But it turns out you actually kind of could have used a sister-in-law like me to have your back.
But you're my sister-in-law. You are, aren't you?
I thought I was nothing but your slave. Remind me who said that, would you? I'm going to be living abroad soon, and I plan on blocking and deleting you on everything when I do, which means you'll never see or hear from me again. Don't worry, I'll make sure to show the footage of you setting my house on fire to your family and the police before I go. You're on your own after that. Good luck.
Oh my God, no. Please don't do it. Anything but the police. You're not seriously going to hand that video over to the cops, are you? Do you realize I could go to prison for that?
Yeah, duh. Why do you think I'm doing it? It would have been one thing if you were just verbally abusive, but you're a criminal now. I suggest you use being arrested for arson as an opportunity to reflect on and reevaluate your life choices. This isn't the time to be worrying about your exchange trip to Italy. This is the time to be worrying about prison.
Oh my God, no, please. I'm begging you, please don't do this. I said I was sorry. Surely we can fix this between the two of us, just me and you. We are a family after all. Why do the police need to be involved?
You're not family anymore, Marge. You are dead to me now. You didn't just put my life in danger, you put my unborn baby's life in danger too. You are a vicious psychopath, and people like you shouldn't be allowed to roam free in society. In having you locked up, I'll be doing humanity a favor. It's time to take a long, hard think about what you've done. Apparently, Marge tried rushing over to my place to apologize in a desperate panic after that. But since I got evacuated after the fire, thankfully I wasn't there to receive her. After that, I went to live with my mom in York, a beautiful town in the north of England, where I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. When my in-laws found out what their daughter had done, they got down on their knees and apologized profusely. I agreed to let them do regular video calls if they agreed never to speak to Marge again. They said yes in a heartbeat and told me they'd already done what needed to be done. Apparently, they'd reached their wits' end with their wayward daughter, too. They were so disgusted when they found out she set fire to my house that they disowned her right then and there on the spot. The sadness of losing my husband still eats away at me sometimes, and there isn't a day that goes by where I don't miss him. But I can't let that consume me. I have to forge out a new life and find happiness again. Because I know that's what he'd want me to do. I love you, Dan. Thanks for watching, folks. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to prove what a boss you are by liking and subscribing. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We can't wait to see you again next time.